I can't tell what's real or not.
But now we're starting.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Dylan.
All right.
Thanks for coming out here, man.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Dude, we've been trying to do something for a while,
Yeah.
and we're finally here.
Finally here.
Alrighty. Dylan,
Yes.
what is your name?
My name is Dylan Guzman.
Dylan Guzman. What are your pronouns?
He, him.
And where are you from?
I am from Hayward, California.
Nice. Alright, so we were talking a little bit about this earlier. What do you like doing?
What I like doing? Lots of stuff. I like music, which is why I'm here. I have my guitar and shit. I like getting back into skating, we were talking about. I like art, creating stuff. Yeah.
You were in like a kind of internship, and now you kind of operate as like a studio hand for
Yeah.
music events.
Yes. Yeah, I got into that internship last year, and then I just learned about like production and like how to set up live shows, and so now I'm doing that. But yeah, so it's heavily music related. I get to watch shows for free
Yeah.
and work with other musicians and other people who are doing sound, audio, just a bunch of shit. So yeah, it's cool.
Oh yeah. And you like to make music.
I do like to make music.
What kind of music?
I would say, I don't know, just saturated. I don't know.
Is it like a rock sound? Or?
It's like, yeah, like alternative, indie. I like using shoegaze, the genre, because it's like kind of dreamy.
Shoegaze?
Yeah, have you heard of it?
No, I'm not.
Shoegaze is like, you know, My Bloody Valentine,
No.
Slow Dive.
No.
Okay, well it's called shoegaze because they use hella pedals, so you're literally gazing at your shoes.
Oh.
So hella pedals, so it's like a bunch of delay and reverb, so it's like very like dreamy. But I like it because it's dreamy, but it's also very like gritty. Like there's like distortion, and it's still like it's like rough but like soft, and that's what I really like about it. There's like a balance between that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great. You should listen to it. If I'll show you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's on your Mount Rushmore of this genre of music?
If this genre,
Yeah.
like shoegaze or like just
Or I guess,
because
let's talk about like, just like overall music. Who are the people you look up to?
I look up to, I would say My Bloody Valentine, just for like that dreamy sound, and then Deftones. It's the same kind of feel. It's like there's like a dreamy softness about it, but it's like still like rough sometimes. And then like more lower scale bands that like inspired me, like a band called Beach Goons. They're from San Diego, but they're like kind of surfy,
Okay.
but they're Latino. They speak Spanish in some of their songs, so it's like it's cool. That's they're one band that inspired me to like do my own shit. So
Hell yeah, man. So when you make music, do you perform all the instruments?
yeah, so I play guitar, I play the bass, but I don't have drums, so I just do MIDI drums, and then but yeah, I do pretty much everything.
And you just released an album
Yeah,
last year.
yeah, I did.
What was the name of this album?
It's called Drive.
Sweet. I listened to this album, like 3 or 4 times, and I don't know if people know this, but you released an EP on a CD. that compared to bedroom demos, Drive had very minimal vocals.
Yeah.
Maybe on like the first 2 songs, there's some vocals there, but then the rest was just like more instruments.
Yeah.
Why this?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Well, okay, because I make songs because I like the way it sounds, and if I really like feel it a lot, then I'll sing over it. Like all my favorite songs, I sing over it. So like the first 2 songs on Drive, Always and Bedroom, I sang on those. And like that's just cause like I can't sing for like every song. I just like it's like not. It's only sometimes I can sing like and like feel lyrics. So it's like other times I just like I have to make it, but I just can't sing over it. Like it would be better without vocals or with somebody else's vocals. Like it was just like wasn't mine.
Oh wow, it's very unselfish of you.
Yeah.
Let's take a listen to one of your songs.
Oh my god.
We're gonna listen to.
Surprise.
Yeah, let's keep it as a surprise.
Yeah.
What was that track called?
That's Tricks.
That's Tricks.
Yeah.
Personally, when I was listening to this song, I really enjoyed how that one electric guitar was just going off.
Yeah.
Like it was just like I almost felt like that guitar right there was almost like the lyrics. Like it was just like I paid so much attention to that and let the rest of the song just kind of like fill me in. Yeah. How are you feeling when you kind of made that song?
I think I made that song in the summer, like last summer. So it was like probably like a summer night song, and I don't know. I do like the guitar in that though. Like I like what you said. Like that it's like kind of like the voice of it. Maybe that's why I didn't sing on it because it already like had that.
What guitar is that? That guitar?
Yeah, it's my Silvertone. It's really old, but it still works.
I mean, it doesn't look old.
Yeah, I think it's from like the 90s. It was my dad's old guitar.
Oh,
yeah.
Whoa. For real?
Yeah. He never played it though, so I was like, let me snatch that shit.
Oh hell yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, let's listen to the ending. I love that ending.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
It's such a fun song that you kind of get swept in and carried away, and you kind of chose to end it abruptly, right? I don't know. I kind of got the feeling that like not everything lasts forever.
Damn.
And it's like it's just like I'm just curious. Like, did you choose to end it that way, and why?
I think usually I do end my songs like really like
Okay.
because it's just like when it's a good song, I just fucking do it, and then like I don't know when it's gonna end, and I don't know like what else I'm gonna do. So like usually I'll just like I'll feel it, and then I'll just end it right there. And maybe that's what it is. It's like how you're saying like temporary. Like it's a feeling, so it's like whatever I felt in that moment, like whatever I recorded is like just like just done. So yeah. And then, like usually I don't plan the ends of my songs, so like I think actually a lot of my songs do kind of end like every instrument kind of ends by themselves, and it's just like I don't plan it, it just ends.
Moving on to the overall album, what was like the toughest thing standing in your way before putting it out?
The toughest thing, I don't know. I had a lot of fun with this album. It was really fun. Like I had started, I didn't even know I was gonna make an album because I was recording the songs like this time last year, even though I released it in October. I just made so many good songs. I was like, fuck, like I have to like compile this. So I don't think it was the work that was hard, like to actually like make the songs. I think maybe it was if I had to say anything, maybe it was just like the release of it. You know what? It was actually kind of the marketing of it, because like.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, and like, I love this album so much. Like, I would put it on my story like every day. But it's like that thing I was saying, like, I don't know. It's like weird to like. I'm not weird, but I'm not used to posting my own music every day for people to listen to. And I still can like market this album, but this was released in October. I think so the hardest part was probably just like the upkeep of it, keep it alive. Marketing is tough.
Yeah, but we were talking about earlier, like, we just gotta put ourselves on blast. Artists, you know, gotta be able to promote ourselves and feel comfortable in our own skin about sharing our work with others in the world.
For real, yeah.
Let's take another listen to another one of my favorites from your album.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like this one is much more lush.
Ooh, okay. That's right.
With like a minimal drum track. Even featuring some brass.
Ooh. Oh, I like this one actually. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Here we go. What track was that?
That was called AM/PM.
AM/PM.
Yeah.
How did this track come to be?
Same thing, kind of like just feeling shit out and like playing it, see where it goes. I really like this one though. It's like really nice because it's like, I don't know, I like the chords. It's only 3 chords. It's like really simple, but it's like, yeah, I just like the way it sounds. And like, it does remind me of like summer nights though. And like, I think like a lot of my songs come from like the day. So like, I always record at night. There's certain songs I record in the morning, but like those aren't my album songs. They're just like my like play around songs. Mm-hmm. This song just reminds me of just like skating in the summer, like at night. Okay. And like I think the photo I chose, because I think I posted it first on my SoundCloud, and the photo I chose for it was like where I would like go skate, which is just like my neighbor streets.
Okay.
And it's like, I don't know, it's nice. It's like it's California, so like it's just like it's pretty. It's just hella trees and like sunsets, skating. I don't know, just the days like really, it affects me so much, and it affects everybody. Like just like the way the sky looks like affects how we feel, and yeah, it's a nice one.
Of all the songs on your album, which one was like the toughest to bring together?
Ooh, toughest to bring together. Maybe it was probably Tricks 2.
Tricks 2.
Because I have to say like that one's not it's not one of my favorites. Uh-huh. And like, which feels weird to say, but like I kind of, okay, well first of all, it's called Tricks 2 because it's basically, because Tricks is like, you know, it's distortion, it's like a little more heavier, but then Tricks 2 is softer, and I'm pretty sure it's the same song just like in different modes. So like Tricks 2 is like soft and there's like no distortion. The first Tricks is like, yeah, it was just like, I think I added that song because I was like, I need another song, and I just like wanted to put something. Mm-hmm. So it kind of like doesn't even like really fit, but that was probably like the toughest one. Yeah.
And then which song are you the happiest with?
I'm the happiest with Always.
Always?
Yeah, it's my favorite fucking song. Go listen to it. Yeah, that one was really special because like, I think that song was like the first time I like really felt like my sound in like so much. Like just listen to that song and you'll hear me. I sang on it, which is like another reason why I like it. The lyrics are so fucking simple, but it just works. Like it just worked with me. Yeah, it was just a fun song. And it was like one of those songs where cause like I just record in my bedroom. Like it's just like layers and layers, so you just get like more and more and more and more like to the finish line basically. The excitement you get when you hear oh my god, this is so fucking good. So I'm just like bouncing in my room like, oh my god. And then like once I add lyrics, I'm like, okay, like this is how I know like I really feel this song.
Oh wow.
And that was a song I made where I was like, okay, like this is my album. Like
oh, wow.
Once I made that song, I was like, okay, like this is now an album because like this song just like encapsulates like the whole sound that I want.
Wow.
But yeah, Always will always be my baby. My favorite.
All right. Thank you for introducing yourself and talking about your album.
Yeah.
And being the first one on my new channel.
Thank you.
Yeah. And is there anything you want to say? Or where can we find your stuff, man?
Oh, you could find my stuff. My name is Dylan Guzman on Spotify. My Instagram, Queso Dylan. You can like put it right here or some shit. Yeah.
Alright. Okay, and is there anything, last words you want to say?
If you do anything, just put it out in the world. It'll change your life. Yeah. Thank you.